That just means we're going to be shipping more packages to you guys and making you very happy. I promise you, when you go to your mailbox and you get Frog in your mailbox, it's a great thing. Getting Frog in your mailbox is probably the best thing that anybody could do. It is really nice. People like it. Frog.
Many know him today as the Frog Father, the human sunbeam, EVS, or Uncle E. However, before he would don any of these familiar monikers, he was simply a young man with a dream of becoming a professional comic book artist. In between trying to eke out a living, EVS created Cyberfrog, part amphibian, part alien cybernetics, all attitude. Before he had a chance to really expand on Cyberfrog's lore, the talented young artist was forced to shelve the quirky amphibian in order to pay the bills. Ethan would go on to spend the next couple of decades working in comics, but drawing other people's creations. Years later, Ethan resurrected his froggy friend and breathed new life into his old pal. Cyberfrog was given a modern, sleek look. Along with the updated physique came a more mature, heroic attitude and a fleshed-out origin. Fans were very excited about EVS's new take on the Frog and showed their support by backing Ethan's new Cyberfrog comic to the sum of well over $800,000. Fans just couldn't get enough of Cyberfrog, and so Ethan humbly listened to his supporters and dusted off his old work. He offered a complete collection of all of his early 90s Frog books in the appropriately titled Cyberfrog, Warts and All. In addition to this collection, fans were treated to the Cyberfrog Unforgettable Tales comics. These 4 books featured a polished-up version of the first Cyberfrog stories created by EVS. These books received the George Lucas treatment, as Ethan referred to it, sans the whole Han shot first kind of debacle.
Yes, I bet you have.
While Warts and All was the classic Cyberfrog stories in their original, rough, and unaltered format, Unforgettable Tales was cleaned up, colored, and given a more modern feel. While I really dig the modern version of Cyberfrog and feel he's a bit more representative of how a hero should behave, there was just something charming about the original version of the Frog. EVS fully embraced the unapologetic violence and edginess of many of the comics from that era. I suppose OG Cyberfrog was somewhat a product of his time. His behavior mirrored the cynicism of the 1990s. And the arrogance of youth of his creator. Cyberfrog's initial debut features a hero who's not exactly sure who he is or where he's from. While he's driven to protect the innocent, he doesn't particularly care for humans. In his defense, the few people the Frog has interacted with haven't exactly been all too kind to him. This version of Cyberfrog patrols Manhattan, hunting the criminals who are plaguing the streets. Why not Philly, as is the case with modern Cyberfrog? Well, as the amphibian is quick to state to readers, it's where all the superheroes are from. And it's an expected cliche at this point. Cyberfrog's ability to break the fourth wall is an aspect of the original comics that I really like. There's something kind of cool about having a fictional character not only chat with readers, but also be aware of their creator. The snarky Frog even hurls insults at his pops Ethan. This banter made me feel more connected to the character. The first 2 issues of Cyberfrog, originally published by Hall of Heroes, sees the reluctant hero take on a street gang named Traffic and the supervillain group Rush Hour. Readers are also introduced to the cursed, maladjusted teenager Finn Riley, aka Deathfly. These stories, while available in their original format in Warts and All, are also featured as Cyberfrog Unforgettable Tales No. 1 and 2. These 2 stories are mostly all action, with very little story, and Cyberfrog makes quick work of the bad guys. The Hall of Heroes Cyberfrog sequel just didn't quite gel with the first book. This story was more of a vanity project. It featured in-jokes galore that held more meaning to Ethan and his fellow comic buddies than it did to readers. For example, EVS pokes fun at his then-publisher Alan Stewart. He even had Cyberfrog inadvertently kill fellow creator Trent Kanuga's original comic character, Deadbolt. Unforgettable Tales No. 3 was the original sequel to Cyberfrog No. 1, and it would have featured the continuation and conclusion of the Deathfly story. Ethan states that he feared the story wasn't good enough, and he ultimately decided to scrap it. The story was believed to have been lost forever, but Ethan's longtime friend Trent Kanuga managed to hold on to a rough copy after all these years. Thanks to Trent, readers are finally able to read this story. The fourth and final book in the Unforgettable Tales series features Creed, another one of Kanuga's creations. This was an interesting mashup that sees the worlds of Cyberfrog and Creed cross paths in a creative way. The old Cyberfrog stories aren't exactly well fleshed out creations, but they are still fun to read. There's something about the classic frog that I just find so endearing. I'm sure it had something to do with being a teenager myself back in the 90s. Yes, Cyberfrog came across as a bit of a jerk back then, but it was more in a Bugs Bunny-esque sort of way. Like he was a boss and he knew it kind of way. I wish modern Cyberfrog would adopt just a bit of that flippant attitude. Not so much of the blatant disregard for the people around him or the brutal execution of wrongdoers, but a bit more of that arrogant sarcasm might be fun. Young Ethan and the original Cyberfrog never took themselves too seriously. The first comics were just about a reluctant hero, goofy bad guys, commentary on pop culture, and wicked fun art. Speaking of the art, I am thrilled that Ethan gave us both the original rough versions of Cyberfrog and also the George Lucas versions of the first couple of books. It was a real treat to see the two versions side by side. Ethan is blessed to be working with some of the best comic talent out there today, with Kyle Ritter, his colorist, and Eric Weathers, his letterer. It was nice to see how EVS evolved and perfected his craft over the years. For fans of Ethan Van Sciver's Avenging Amphibian, Cyberfrog Warts and All and the Unforgettable Tales books are a real treat. These classic stories have only served to whet my appetite for more froggy goodness.
Frog in your mailbox, it's a great thing. Well, hello everyone. Hello. Welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. It's me, Ethan Van Sciver, at my work desk, offering you an incredibly boring drawstring. Let me see here. Yeah, let's throw myself in here as well. Oh my God. Yeah. Hi everyone. How are you? Yeah, got up early this morning, started working. And I've been working straight through. We're so effing close to completing this book. We are close to completing it in such a way that it's everything I wanted it to be. I didn't rush it. I didn't cut any corner. Well, I cut a scene out. But I left it for Cyberfrog 3. It kind of works better now anyway. I drew there are 5 pages that I cut out. I've drawn so many pages, I cut 5 pages out. I'm going to leave those for Cyberfrog 3. But this is, we're almost done. And I told Andrew, I said, if I just chug through this, I'll bet I can get it done by the end of the week. That's how I feel right now. I feel like, get it done, like that. How are you guys? How are you? Yeah. So, look. Here's the thing. Drawing. You need to devote yourself to it. You need to immerse yourself in it. I've been looking at some of my old work, finding things that I like in my old work, finding things that I don't like. but just feeling it, feeling the EVS vibe, feeling what I used to do at DC Comics. This rushed, quicker style, getting ready for Rainbow the Brute. And just getting excited about it, getting excited about comics. How are you guys? All right, let me see who's in the chat. Captain Chokeout's there. He says it's glorious. Ethan, glorious. It's good to see you. Hello, everybody's saying hi to each other. I got a fan on, but can you guys hear the fan blowing? Is it picking up in the mic? Is it noisy? I hope not. Yeah, the thing about this is that I see people all around. I've got critics. I've got people who are praying for my demise, praying for my failure. Oh, my dear friends. Oh, my dear sweet friends. When are you going to realize that this is a genuine phenomenon? You may as well pray that the sun doesn't rise. You may as well pray that the sun will not shine. You may as well pray that the earth will not revolve around the sun and grow all kinds of wonderful life. This is chlorophyll. This is the result. This is a pure result. This is an animal that feeds off of. This art is an animal that feeds off of sunlight. It recycles sunlight and becomes something joyous. J Mama Fan says, Chug, are all your metaphors food related? Well, there are only two things in life that there are only two really pleasurable things in life: food and sex. And those two things should be enjoyed responsibly, but you should absolutely enjoy them. Absolutely enjoy them. That is what life is all about. It's hard to say no to food. Pilgrim Media says, hello, my friend. Your baldness is glorious, sire. Thank you very much. I'm still getting used to being bald. It is strange to me. But I guess it looks more deliberate. Yeah. Well Read Comic says, ugh, so boring. I was in Well Read's live stream. I think it was early this morning, and I had to yell at him. Well Read Comics, you can't just turn on a camera and just sit there and let dead air happen. You're not allowed to do that. This is radio. It's an art form in and of itself. You have to perform. I've said this before, but when the young Beatles went to Germany, they were sent to Hamburg. They were sent to Hamburg to sharpen their skills and play at small clubs and learn how to be a rock and roll combo that functioned as a group, as a crew, that entertained drunken masses. That's what you are, Well Read. You are supposed to be an entertainer of drunken masses. And they would sit up there and they would play My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean. Boring. And the Nazi that ran the club would say, Mach Schau, Beatles, Mach Schau. That means make a show, asshole. The three of you, make a show. The four of you, I'm sorry, make a show. And they would do that. They would have to put on more of a show. So it's very important that you do that. You can't just sit there when you have John Delarose and Mikey Curtis on one stream. Think of the unlimited potential of that. I tried to tune into Liam Gray today. By the way, nobody's making any content. I saw Zach make a video that basically, I watched half of Zach's new video entitled Bummer Man. And it's Zach just saying, nobody reads comics. Nobody goes to comic stores anymore. I don't know if that's true. I mean, I haven't been in a while, but I think people still do go, don't they? I mean, or no, they don't go. It's something else that Zach has been completely and totally black-pilled to comics. So I tried to watch that video. I didn't finish it. Tried to tune into Liam Gray. He had a live stream going. Oh, God, it was depressing. And so I turned that off. And I've just been watching Sopranos again. Truth of the matter is, I can watch The Sopranos over and over and over again and never get tired of it. And I've had people say, watch this instead. What? Put this on. You're just going to watch the same episode of the. You're going to watch The Sopranos again. Instead of doing that, watch this movie. I'd rather just watch The Sopranos again than watch any new gay movie. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the Suicide Squad. I don't care if they do thank me in it. You're welcome, but I don't want to watch it. Michael Dici, thanks for $5. I buzzed my hair off once in college. Surprising how chilly I felt. Even in the summertime, my sister said that I look like a mental patient, so there's that. Do you think I look like a mental patient right now? I do know what you mean, though, because it was raining and cold outside. And it was the first time that I really went outside in the rain with a bald head. And I remarked about it to my wife. I said, my bald head is cold. She just laughed at me. But it was different. It was definitely a different feeling. Different phenomenon. Keaton Smith is responding to, let me see what he's got here. He's got a member chat that I can only see on my iPad. Looks awesome. Can't wait for my Rec Planet box. And have any of the stuff Blood Honey boxes gotten to the UK yet? Let me look. There's no reason why I can't just look, right? I mean, perks claimed and donations. I think we can do this. Filter by perk. Stuffed box, one of everything. So now we can see that when it comes to stuffed boxes, 486 of them have been fulfilled. 486 have been fulfilled. 618 have not yet been fulfilled of that particular perk. So if you ordered a stuffed box, 486 of them have already shipped. 618 have not yet. Today, I did sign 200 copies of every book. So we're ready to ship out another 200 boxes tomorrow. Those boxes will get stuffed. Let me see. Filter by company or by country. Shipping by country. What should we look for? Is it going to be the United Kingdom? United Kingdom. 56 have been placed and only one has been fulfilled to the UK. Only one. And I can see the gentleman who did it. So there are 56 that are placed. And like I said, only one has been fulfilled to the UK. So I think, Keaton, that the answer is no. For the most part, doesn't look like we've gotten to too many UK orders there yet. Let me double check here. I'm going to add the United States to this. And we see that 484 with the United States and the United Kingdom. Looks like mostly the USA has shipped right now, according to this. And I can't tell you why. I don't know the rhyme or reason. It's not me that's putting together the shipping labels. It's not me who's deciding this. It is Michelle. So I'm not really sure. But it will go out. And we're finishing this up. We got to wrap up this campaign so that we can move on to the Rec Planet Second Chance campaign. 200 Watt Studio says, missed my super chat. Jay Bomba Fan says, Captain Murder when? Hey, maybe tonight. 200 Watt Studio says, fan blowing. Like Cecil and you, you are a mass stream. I don't know what that means. But I take it as an insult. I think it was intended. Let me just go back. Yeah, I'm all caught up now. I got all the super chats. Snarkticon DM. Easy Guide to Asexuality. It actually sold out on the Midtown Comics site. Well, if it's quick and easy. Quick and easy guide to no sexual desirability whatsoever. Or no sexual desire whatsoever. Hang out with the women who make comics. That would turn me asexual pretty quick. Have no interest in men, only interested in women. But if all the women that I saw were the women of the comic book industry, I would become asexual. And I don't need a graphic novel to put that idea across. I can put it across in just a few words like I've just done. Let me see. Cyberfrog has his hands full in this panel.
The amount of care and detail going into every panel of Wreck Planet is incredible. Hey, thanks, Wiggle Wiggle. Great to see you. Mr. Joker, 1128. Who's the better boss, Tony Soprano, spelled wrong, or Boss Scorpion? Who is Boss Scorpion? I don't know who Boss Scorpion is. I'm going to say Tony Soprano. Yellow Spider-Man 2 says, make sure you stuff Anna's box properly this time. I don't even know if we sent Anna a replacement yet. I gotta remind the ladies to do that. Send her a replacement. Yeah. So what we're doing here, sorry. What we're doing here in this panel, and this is a large panel. This takes up half of a page. This is what we're working on today. That's not entirely finished yet. We got to draw this fellow's wing here. We want to draw his abdomen in the background, what we can see of it. But what this panel is meant to do is create a frame for what's happening here. Okay? Right here, there will be a lecturer. There will be a speaker. There will be another Vespus who is taking center stage. This Vespus is saying, hush, frog, zip your lips. Make like Helen Keller and talk with your hips. Not really, but he is saying, shut the fuck up. And this one is holding him down. They're all holding him down and making him listen to the speaker. But as you can see, what we're doing here is we're creating darkness. It doesn't really matter how much detail is here. It is all black. It's a black. Like if you blur your eyes, it's dark, right? It's dark. That's what we're going for. And that dark effect is going to draw your eye right here. Okay, you're going to see this, but you're going to be focused right here. And that's how it is. These are some tricks that you could learn, tricks of the trade that will help you, I think, in the future. Your eye looks past this right there. Yeah. Cyberfrog, big as hell. Many people doubt me. Many people are praying for Why? Why would you pray for the failure of Cyberfrog? Cyberfrog 3 is going to be even bigger than Cyberfrog 2. It just is. That's kind of how things go. Let me catch up here. The chat on this side. Yeah. Boom Rancher says, I can't draw for shit. Well, everybody at Marvel and DC is basically drawing for shit right now. So it's probably a good thing that you shouldn't draw for shit. You should draw for an adequate, livable wage. That's what I would recommend to you. And you deserve it. If you were somebody who could draw well enough to draw for these big corporations, you would deserve an adequate living wage. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. Every day I get excited about releasing this. I'm going to have a few people read it. I might have a couple of fans give it an advanced review, maybe well-read reviewer, maybe well-read reader, maybe well-read reviews, or whatever. What is his name now? Well-read. Maybe he should be one of the first people to read it. Might get some competent Comicsgate reviewers to give it an advanced screening and just give a non-spoiler review. Not Anna. No effing way am I going to let Anna read it first. No fucking way is Anna going to read it first. She's not doing it. Are you kidding me? You think I haven't learned my lesson by now? Not a chance. Well-read comics, that's who he is. He says, thank you, Ethan. I think that would be good. I'm not giving this to Anna to read first. Maybe just some guy. How are we feeling? Should we send this to just some guy maybe and ask him to read it? Dan Fan is a good reviewer. I don't think she's a fan of mine. Dan Fan is no Ethan fan, so I think it would be good to send it to her. I would love to get like a mainstream review. Yeah, that would be the best. Yeah. Why are you saying Anna for the win? Still only 35 cents. No way. Anna would be for the lose. Angry Bentley says, this is so chilly, yes. I'm so glad you're still doing drawing streams again. Praise the sun. Evidently people like them. I wish there were 480 people in here this time. When I do these in the middle of the night, we get about 350 people, and everyone's happy. I do them. I get like $100. Andrew's like, why do you turn the camera on when you're drawing? I'm like, I get super chats. I make like $100. I leave the camera on for like 6 hours, but I make like $100 in super chats that I wouldn't have made otherwise. I can spend that money on pie. People who draw in privacy don't get $100 in super chats that they can spend on pie. That's the lesson to be learned here. You turn on your camera, you get super chats, you make $100 to buy pie. Keaton Smith, for example, sends a £1 super sticker. Thank you. You have my address. You know where to send it. It says P. Callan. Well, I would send over, because I would send over a digital copy before it's even printed to be reviewed. Let me see. Real Sean Crummell says the Vespas speak English. That was a fuck up on my part. I volunteer for early reviewing duties. Happy Monday, sir. Nice. Yeah. Got a lot of people. Got a lot of people interested in early reviewing. Profit or profiteroles, says Tamaru. Profit for profiteroles. That's what it's all about. And I'm getting used to it. I was nervous about drawing on camera. I'm getting less so. Like, I can't be arrogant. Like, John Malin is arrogant, and he draws like he's so self-confident. He draws on camera. It's just no big deal for him. Bonograd says, for $10, Ethan, my copy of Blood Honey arrived about 2 hours ago. Hope you're feeling better. Has my care package with the Easter egg tree been picked up yet? It arrived on April 4th. Oh. I'll go get it. No, I haven't been to the post office. I've been sending Michelle because I'm sick and I can work on my work instead. So Michelle went to the post office to drop off eBay today. By the way, our eBay links are in the description. If you would like to purchase Cyberfrog product, we will ship it tomorrow. You will have it very, very shortly. So thank you for that. And I'll go pick up that Easter egg tree. Fascinating. We need to go pick that up. Keaton Smith says, what's happening with the action figures? Keaton, did you see my latest update? Go see my latest update. That's the latest word. We have the parts ready to make the tooling. And we're waiting for that. We're waiting for the tools to be made, the molds. And then, I'll have some photographs of the product, the action figures off the mold soon. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to offer 2 more variant editions to try to raise more money for the action figures. One is a Heather Swain all in red. The other is a Vespis with reversed colors and green eyes. Sorry about that. But that's going to be the next. That's my update. The update that I posted last week is pretty damn current. J Bomb Fence says, pick me. I'm the voice of the people. That's Vox Populi. Have Nerdette review it. That would be great. That would be good. I would like to see Nerdette's response to Cyberfrog 2 Wreck Planet. Don't worry, she will review it. The question is, will she get to be an advanced reviewer? And the answer is no. Fuck that girl. Fuck that ratchet hoe. Sorry, I didn't mean that. How could I say ratchet hoe? I'm a man of almost 50 years old. That is certainly beneath my dignity. No, that young lady may not review the book. Angry Bailing says, also, don't stream any WMG content on this, please. Yeah, I'm not going to turn on the radio. It blocked my last stream. Why are you so mean? Says Guy from Red Bank. Because I've been taught, Guy from Red Bank, that there are some people who only respond to cruelty. I've been taught that there are menaces out there who deserve no pity, none at all. And you should be cruel to those people. Now, it's a very small percentage of the population. Most people deserve mercy and grace, and I'm here to provide it to them. But yeah, there are some people who will receive nothing but my wrath and cruelty. And those people have earned it. Frankie Ramon says, select a Patreon supporter at random to review. That's a neat idea. Patreon supporters review. Well-reads and narcolepsy streams are funny, says Tree Goblin. I don't think they're funny. I was on there and I was like, it's like being over someone's house and how would I compare it? What would I compare it to? I mean, nothing was going on. Like, everybody was just sitting there. It's like going to somebody's house for a party. You've been invited to a party and you arrive and everyone is sitting there in complete silence with their hands in their laps on the sofa, just kind of staring off into space. And it's too late. You're already in there. You're already at the house. You're at the party. You can't leave without making the person feel bad. You don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. So you sit in the living room in complete and total silence while you can hear the clock on the wall tick, 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 tick. And every now and then, well-read user, the owner of the home and the host of the party, will go, and so, yeah. So, well, you know, yeah. Well, yeah. And you don't know, like, you know, it's like, what do I do here? Am I supposed to become a party animal and tear this place, like burn this mother down? Or should I just be polite? It's confusing. And I like well-read user, but he is, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah. Paul Acevedo says, how's Cyberfrog Wreck Planet going at Ethan? Almost done. This is it. Almost done. Almost done. Gabriel F says that page looks. Thank you. Appreciate that. Get Doug to Nipple to read Wreck Planet. God, that'd be glorious too. Get a nice. Well, it would have been a passive aggressive review. Now I think it would just be aggressive. Yeah, we'll get somebody. Who knows? We'll definitely get some reviews. That's what you sound like, my friend. All right, hold on. Are we all caught up? Unglued Art says, would suggest Razor Fist. Oh, that's a great idea. Or I could be convinced to early review, sir. That's Unglued Arts. Interesting idea. Razor Fist would be great. And maybe Razor Fist will be one of the guys. I'll ask him. I'll ask him what he thinks. He's currently into the old stuff. Doc Savage, The Shadow. P Count says, now erase all this and do it good. You sound like my high school art teacher. My high school art teacher, Gerald Toner, gave us a project one day. I was in a class with my high school had a bunch of highly competitive, shit-talking artists. I was well trained for Comicsgate. I'm ready for this. This has been my entire life. Artists are abusive. First of all, we're all egomaniacs. We all think we're the best, and we want to demoralize and demean each other. Unless you're being paid in some way, unless there's some incentive to to help an artist to grow. They are your competition, and they're meant to be crushed into the earth. To a certain degree, the art teachers could be like that, but we were definitely like that with each other at Pennsauken High School in New Jersey. And Gerald Toner, my art teacher, I hope he's still around. I doubt it, though. He was an old man. He said, hey, guys, it was me. It was this Asian guy named Kim. It was this weirdo named Gus who hated my guts. He was my first arch enemy. Steve Delecky, who had a dot right here. And so people called him Dot. It was just a big freckle right here on his chin. Who else was in this class? A bunch of other people, all heavy metal fans, all into art. My art teacher said, what we're going to do today is we're going to do a comic book cover. Cut a board, an art board, 11 by 17. You are going to do the logo. You're going to do whatever you want. Do a comic book cover. You're going to color it too and do the lettering on it. And I said, oh, cool, because I was a big Marvel Comics fan. I was pretty excited about this assignment. I didn't care about anything else in high school. I didn't care about chemistry. I didn't care about any of the other classes I had. I was bombing out of all of them. And, so I drew a picture of the Hulk lifting a boulder over his head. It's an issue of Ghost Rider, and he was going to smash Ghost Rider. They're my two favorite Marvel heroes. He's going to smash Ghost Rider with a boulder in the desert. And my art teacher said it was good, but Gerald Toner said, where are his testicles? I said, whose? He says, the Hulk's. I said, the Hulk's? Do you want me to draw balls? He's like, the way you've drawn his pant in his crotch area, it's smooth. It's perfectly smooth. There's no balls. No, but your art has no balls. I thought about that ever since. I don't think a day has gone by when I haven't thought about Gerald Toner saying your Incredible Hulk has no balls. I couldn't fix it. It was too late. P. Callen says, will you make Micah kiss the ring? Peppermint Oil Capsule says, you could do Calvin and Hobbes style Cyberfrog ash can, and then when people moan Cyberfrog 3 is taking too long, send them the ash can. Tell them that's what a quick one looks like. Yeah. Would you rather it be this or that, I think mine was the best. Everybody else was trying to be a smarty pants. I think the Asian kid, Kim, he did a spirit cover trying to look like Will Eisner. It sucked. High school art, man. Everything needs balls, CVS. I know, Lord Adam. It's the theme of Rainbow the Brute. Rainbow the Brute has a surprise ending that's going to blow your minds. It's going to make you feel happy that you were a part of this channel this whole time. You're going to say, that's a gag that I get because I was here watching the show in 2017, 2018. I understand. That reference was for me. Mm-hmm. Does it end with Rainbow arriving on Boy Island? No, but if Liam Gray wants to do a crossover, have his people call my people. My people are the Mormons. His people are, I don't know, Bogans. Got some really bad news. My dad. I'm waiting for my dad to come this week. He's supposed to be here Thursday. I've been looking forward to it for a month. And he says he might not be able to get on a plane because there's going to be a snowstorm, blizzard in North Dakota. That pretty much ruined my day. You know, I just want my dad to get here. I haven't seen him in since before COVID, you know. Hopefully he'll be able to, hopefully his plane will depart. And if not, he'll be able to get here. They'll delay his flight until Friday or something. But I know that all of you want to see Holiday too. Yeah. I have faith. I think he'll get here, but he might be late. As long as he gets here for the Phillies game that I got tickets for. I got him the best Phillies tickets ever. He's never seen, by the way, the Phillies are doing great, I think. He's never seen a Phillies game from this angle. You know, got him second row seats with he's going to have valet service, you know, anything he wants. And just really looking forward to it. Thinking about spending time with my dad. Steven De La Vega. Ghost Rider is my favorite comic character of all time. The fact that you didn't get to draw during your time at Marvel is a travesty. I wasn't looking to. Trent Kanuga got to do it. I don't think he was a Ghost Rider fan either, but that was his project. He got to do Ghost Rider. He did a good job. It was a very unique looking Ghost Rider. I don't know if my dad's watching now, because I'm streaming on Facebook too. So hello to my Facebook followers, Facebook friends. Dad, I hope you make it. Pack those bags. Let's go. Ava needs to see her grandpa. Is my dad here? Did he say anything? I don't see him. Dumbledore says, Ethan, I'm very unhappy with you. Why do you private all your videos? Not all of them, just a bunch of live streams. Well, first of all, the live streams that I privated were old. Okay. What happens is I'm going to be making regular videos, and I need my channel to stop sliding backwards. YouTube is fake. YouTube is actually fake. I don't want to talk about it too much, but you can mess with it. You can mess with their algorithm. If you have too many live streams, they subtract subscribers from you. If you make recorded videos that profit YouTube and you know, with ad revenue, magically, suddenly people start subscribing to your channel. It's amazing how that happens. But when you stop doing that, suddenly your channel goes backwards. Weird. So I figured all this out. If I want my channel to move forward, and I want 150,000 subscribers, that's 4,000 more subscribers. That's what I want. I got to manipulate the algorithm. I got to private a bunch of live streams, and I got to move forwards here. Now, in some cases, some videos got blocked because I was playing music. I mean, I've been messing around playing a lot of copyright material. Let's be honest. can't do that and not expect consequences. Let me see like what I can do about my cough here. Oh, you already come down here. Hi.
Oh, you're calling me?
Yeah, that was me trying to call you.
Coming to bring you medicine.
You are? That's why I was calling you.
This just really helped me.
Okay, let me see.
Seriously.
Yeah. This, Mucinex, and then I was going to ask you for honey and cinnamon. Will you make me honey and cinnamon?
Just a spoonful?
Just a spoonful of honey and cinnamon?
Take that first. That helps.
All right, I will.
That just helps.
She's walking around in her pajamas with her hair up in a bun. I don't think she wants to be on camera. She's sick too. I don't need to take that out of my mouth. Mucinex. Sinus Max. Severe congestion and pain. I mean, I wouldn't say it's severe. I don't think I'm in pain. Cam 1138 says, how about a thank you, Tubby? Yeah. How about a thank you? Oh, you mean me. Urashima Otaru says, upload to a separate channel for old live streams. A lot of people say that. What was the doorbell?
Hamburger.
Oh, you ordered a hamburger for Ava? All right, this is going to be this. What is this? That's
Just
a.
put it in your mouth.
Oh.
Put it in your mouth.
Ugh. 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 Thanks, baby. Hold on.
How can I help you?
Thanks, baby. I love you. I appreciate it.
I love you too. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Jeez. What's so demanding of me? All right. So I got that. I got Mucinex. I got some honey. Well, now you're calling me a simp? Just for showing my wife basic respect. She she took a spoonful of honey and she covered it with cinnamon. It was disgusting. We'll see how it does, though. Some people suspect that she's poisoning me. I don't think she is. Is she? Andrea Black Widow Van Sciver. Yeah. Andrea is literally the most beautiful person on the face of the earth, inside and out. There's just no doubt about it. She is physically a specimen of womanhood, the likes of which only reside with heaven, in heaven with God. She is an angel. And she's also a sweetheart. She's good to her family. She grumbles a little bit, sure. But she is absolutely wonderful and sweet. Good mother, good wife. The best. No complaints. Now I'm ask her about me. Henry Demas says she's way out of your league. Well, a lot of guys say that. Listen, every woman, here's the thing about that, guys. Every woman, except for dirty, dirty whores, are outside of our league. Most women are beautiful creatures. And very few men are not pieces of human filth. We are smelly, ugly, stupid, dumb, fat, except for me. And women are kind, they're virtuous creatures, like amazing that they'd want to be with us. There are a few exceptions, very few exceptions. You've got your Hank Cavill, you've got your Jason Momoa. I get it, I understand. Those men are a blessing to women. But for the rest of us, we are just taking pity upon. I mean, the women are just taking pity on us. Thank God for that. Elijah Brown here says, I feel you express yourself more profoundly during these streams. It's really compelling. Right. Look at this. Ethan Van Simp. This version of Ethan is scary, says Elite Sully Toys. Why is it scary? We are filth. Yes, we are. A lot of people unsubbing me right now. How's the Peloton doing? It's doing okay over there. Paid $40 this month. Paid my $40 Peloton subscription. Good to know it's still there. If I want to turn it on, it'll work. That's what we're meant to be, though, Henry. We really are meant to be dirty animals wallowing in filth. Oh. You deleted the stream where you showed us a page of script. Don't want to derail your drawing stream, but maybe sometime in the future, could you show us again, please? I'm writing now. What page of script did I show? Was it a page that I wrote, or was it a page that somebody competent wrote? Is the Kings happening tonight? Yes, it is. Andrea said, maybe you should take a nap. I said, I've been up since like midnight or 1 a.m. I said, I'm not tired at all. So I'm in real trouble because 7 o'clock is going to come around. I'm going to be doing Comicsgate Kings, and that's like at least 3 hours. I hope I can do it. What is the Peloton subscription for? Are you leasing the Peloton, says Dumbledore. No, they have programs. You turn it on, and it's like they have all kinds of different workouts and live stream workouts. You participate. You participate. Hey, Patrick T. That's what it is. It's meant to be encouraging. It's meant to foster a sense of community. But for me, it's okay. It's all right. I go and I do the goth bike rides because the woman who plays the music and says, come on, you can do it. Well, she's fat and she's goth and she's on the bike and she's telling me all the things that I want to hear. She's like, you know what? You don't always have to succeed. Sometimes you should just fail. Failing is okay. You don't always have to be perfect. Sometimes. Most of us are, most of us are imperfect, and we don't have to do anything. Sometimes it's okay to just sit on the couch and eat ice cream. But today's not that day. Today we're going to bike. Tomorrow we can sit on the couch and eat ice cream. I'm like, I like this woman. I like this woman. She creates modest goals for me. And, she's not like fat. She's like thick, and she's wearing stretchy pants. And she looks like she's a little older than me, 2 years older than me. I can see her dancing in a discotheque in New York with like Malibu Sue as the DJ. She's just playing OMD records. And I'm sitting there riding my bike like crossing every ocean for the sake of locomotion. Random McGranderson for $5 says the Peloton scam is you pay thousands for a bike, then you pay a monthly fee to use the exercise bike. It's a mega grift EBS can only dream of. Yeah. Hey man, don't hate on the grifters. Oh, it might be a scam. I don't think it's a scam. Why would it be a scam? Gym membership, same thing. You can use the bike without being hooked up to the, it's just a bike, but you want to use it like Cars and Depth says, speaking of goals, EVS, which of your work has come closest to what you were trying to achieve? Cyberfolk Blood Honey. This is going to be entirely what I was trying to achieve, I think. Very excited about it. People are like, why don't you just release it already? Stop being a grifter. Stop being a scam artist. Just release Cyberfrog 2. Wreck Planet. You lying bastard. Fuck you. And then they start cursing at me. I can't release it. It's not finished. Release it already. Why won't you release it? These people think I'm holding it like I'm not gonna give you this thing that you paid for. You don't think I want to release it? Of course I do. Very excited about it. I'm excited about Zach. Zach is who I want to read it. And no further comment on that. Mr. Joker 1128 says, going to check out new Spawn Batman by Todd and Frank. What? No. I don't think so. I'm going to have Zach review it, and here's why. I sent Zach Blood Honey. I said, did you like it? He said, wasn't for me. That was crushing to me. It's not my thing, he said. It's just not my thing. I want my partner in crime here, your boy Zach, the salamandroid to my cyberfrog. He didn't like my book. He said it wasn't for him. I said, I don't understand why he would say that. So I just lived with that for a long time. I lived with that for months. That Zach said that Cyberfrog wasn't for him. I didn't understand. What do you mean it's not for you? You could still read it. And so then one day, and you'll forgive me, Zach, if you're watching this, you fucking autistic. Zach calls me up and he goes, dude, I just read Cyberfrog Blood Honey. I was like, what? He's like, it's fucking awesome. It's awesome. This is what comics are supposed to be. said, you told me that you told. He said, I didn't read it then. I just flipped through it. General Piggy says, Zach, after reading Wreck Planet, where's the turtles and pizza, though? Yeah, he says that to me, too, all the time. He did read it. He just told me, he looked at it and went, it's not for me. I read his comics. I read his stuff. I'll never forgive him for that. I'm holding a gamma male grudge. Fuck, dude, you let me just... Like, okay, I mean, to be fair, like, all right, honestly speaking, it's okay. You know, it's like most people think that I've got ego to spare. And, like, you know, I could stand to be humbled a little bit. But that isn't necessarily true. First of all, no, I don't need to be humbled. I need to be rightfully praised for how great I am. And there are some people whose opinion carries a lot more weight. So Zach would be one of those people. You know, it's like, I don't care if, like, what, let's say, you know, Nerd, what's her name? I want to say Nerd Wonder, but I don't mean Nerd Wonder. Nerdettes Newsstand. She wants to talk some shit. I don't care. Like, you know, she's a dummy. Zach is not a dummy. Like his opinion. If Andrea read Cyberfrog and went, it's not for me. This wasn't for me, I would be devastated. That would be awful. Like, her opinion would mean more to me than most people. And that's the thing. You know, like, there's some people who are meant to make me feel okay about myself and my work. Zach left me thinking that my work was no good for about 4 months. And then out of the blue, dude, this is great. That fucked me up. That really fucked me up. Sign your name across my heart. Yeah, it's like getting a review from my dad, like, son, you tried real hard. You tried real hard. That's what matters. All right, let's play it.
Compliance. We just need your compliance. You will feel no pain anymore. No more defiance. We just need your compliance. A song for the COVID era. We won't let you feel lost anymore. No more self-reliance. Fall into line, you will do as you're told. No choice, fatigue, your blood is running cold. We lose control, the world will fall apart. Love of your life will mend your broken heart. The new Muse song. There's a new Muse album coming out. This new Muse song called Compliance. We need your compliance. Fucking awesome, dude.
I don't know if they realize, because they're a bunch of commies, but it's like they're speaking to Republicans. Go download this album. This is a song for right now. These pussies taking pictures of themselves wearing masks, Ukrainian flags on their Twitter. He, him, she, them, whatever the fuck pronouns. Comply. No, we're not going to comply. We're not going to just do what we're told. We don't care. Think about that. Like Gina Carano's biggest problem. What set the mob on her? Put your personal pronouns in your Twitter. She said, beep, bop, boop are my pronouns. You're making fun of trans people. Oh, that's never happened before. Nobody's ever made fun of trans people. That's the worst thing imaginable. Being made fun of. Stupid Twitter trends being mocked. Oh, dear me. What do we do now?
We just need your compliance. You will feel no pain anymore. No more defiance.
No more defiance.
We just need your compliance. We just need your compliance.
I've never seen anything like this before, ever. I've never seen society function like this, dysfunction like this. Amazing. Right. That is exactly right, Matt Cisco. Perfect song for this page. Let's get a little Charlie. New Charlie XCX CD. She's been naked for most of the music videos associated with this CD. I encourage that. Women should be naked. Ladies watching right now, you should be naked most of the time. You're doing a favor to society when you are naked. Nature made you beautiful. Understand that. Britney Spears recently has become naked many times. Thank you. I mean, that's all I can say. Just thank you. Could have done it earlier, like 1999 would have been better, but okay, 2022. We'll settle for that. Base Comics says, don't be so confident. Confident about what? Yeah. I am the #1 woman appreciator. I don't think anyone appreciates women as much as me. Hugh Hefner's dead. He appreciated women too. What a life he led. I'll pour one out for Hugh Hefner. What a life he led, appreciating women. His whole life. People said he's 82 years old. He's still shacking up with 20-year-old women. He liked the same thing his entire life. I don't see anything wrong with that. He's a woman appreciator. We're going to play a little homosexual music now. Pet Shop Boys. Gay interest music. Shout out to all the gays watching right now. Shout out to you. Shout out to the gays. Cheers. She's made you some kind of laughing stock because you dance to disco and you don't like rock. She made fun of you. Even in bed, said she was going to go and get herself a real man instead. Yeah, every reason to be furious with women and become a homosexual. Where are my gays at? You have any in the chat? I got to assume that about 50% of my chat is gay. Judging from the amount that they're being represented in comics and media. Must be about 50% gay. That's cool. Welcome. Admiral Wacka says, just find a mirror. You want to see gay. Urashima Taru says, I bet if you started uploading your old live streams to a separate channel, people would stop thinking you are corpulent and gay. That's not a good enough incentive. I got plenty of live streams up there. Plenty. How many more do you need? There are hundreds of live streams. I take down like 25 of them and you guys are upset? Why? I didn't even say anything good. It was just me and Cecil being idiots. Seriously, you need every single instance of me and Cecil being stupid together? Occasionally John Malin, sometimes Anna. I don't understand. Yeah, this is just excellent. Urashima Ataru, I just want to watch the one you took down on Friday. What's that? By the way, you may have noticed I'm growing my mustache down over my mouth. I would like to look like an Old West cowboy. The thing on the faceplate that the Vespas have, it just coincidentally looks like a skull, but it's different for everybody. Like everyone, it's kind of a graffiti, kind of abstract skull and crossbones. Every different Vespas, it looks slightly different. It's not a skull and crossbones, but it looks like one. Shout out to me. What song is this? This is Metal Mickey by London Suede, or Suede if you actually are in the UK, but here in the United States we call them London Suede. But they are Suede. Why Hornet, CVS? starting from the creative conceit that it's frog versus enemies of frogs or prey of frogs. That's why. And then you build from there and you say they're aliens that look like hornets because they attack in swarms. Peter Armstrong says, I hate suede. I love suede. Well, I don't understand why you hate them. How could you hate suede? EVS, when does your piano album drop? It's a good question. A lot of people ask me that. I get asked that question almost every day. I don't know. There's nothing gay about suede. Nothing. What? Excuse me. Oh, it's Jennifer Grover. Uncle E, according to my Gmail, I sent you some super chats on Friday night past. Hopefully I wasn't too crazy because I don't remember them at all. Anyway, a warm hello to you in the chat. The smiley face there. You professed your love to me about 4 times, Jennifer. That's okay. I understand. Completely understand. See, I'm lovable. I'm easy to love. So thank you, Jennifer Grover. Everybody understands that. Now, if Andrea understands it, that's a different question. Andrea may not understand. Kings tonight, 7 p.m. Oof. Steve Roberts says, EBS, which songs would make it onto the Cyberfrog soundtrack? Let me see. I got a Cyberfrog soundtrack. There we go.
Loneliness is the coat you wear, deep shade of blue is always there. The sun ain't gonna shine anymore, the moon ain't gonna rise too low. Kids will always love in your eyes when you're without them.
Here's another one. Code Monkey says, I guess Van Halen Jump would be too literal. So you got that. You got this, of course. It's the big one, right? You know that. Here's one. This is definitely Cyberfrog.
When you think that you don't really care, now baby, what?
Here's one that I like that reminds me of Cyberfrog and Heather a little bit, even though it's kind of gay. But I listened to it to get their sort of Michael Jackson. Here you go. And this is the finale. All Dirty Fast says, sometimes I don't understand you, Ethan. Certain pieces of music get me into the headspace of where we're going, where we're at, and how characters relate to each other. That song makes me feel their relationship. This might be the theme song for Cyberfrog 3.
Couldn't be much more from now. Forever just a and nothing else matters.
All right. So anyway, that's the Cyberfrog soundtrack. That's all.
She pulls up on the scene, her body says to me, there's no word I need. I'm like a fiend, and then she's got that swag that makes you wanna dance. Her name is so sweet, this way, you drive me crazy. You know I like you, you know I like you. It's sweet, this way, you drive me crazy. You know I like you, my wife is good. Look back, let's go, no. No, just take it slow, take it slow. Let's go highway, in love, where you could hear me say, in this way, drive me crazy. You know I like you, I know I like you. In this way, drive me crazy. You know I like you, be my wife. So bend it over, cock it back, so get that ass up like a beef from right. You know I like you, you know I like you. This lady, drive me crazy. You know I like you, be my wife, you. I like you.
Angela Curry, I bought it at an auction. This is the key from the TV show. They had the 12 keys. I wanted cabin 1. They had 2 cabin 1s, but I didn't get it. I did get cabin 12. I just wanted one of the keys from the Bates Motel TV show, which we loved. We loved that show. Bye, Jennifer. Thanks for stopping in. See you later, I hope.
Man, I love those stretches. I don't know what they made of. I don't know skin. I love all the stretchy pants. I gotta have it. Stretchy pants. Stretchy pants. Stretchy pants. Gotta touch it. Stretchy pants. Stretchy. Buongiorno, I'm Fabio, and I'm very interested in what makes romance work. I want to share with you my recipe for a perfect evening, an evening for 2 lovers. When I plan a date, I want to make sure that everything is perfect for us. Music is the most important thing to set the mood for the night. When I play a special song, it's very important because it can express what I feel so perfectly. A song can speak for me when I cannot put my feelings into words. I listen to a solo and I think all it well. When it's dark, turn on the music. I light the candles. There is no timetable for us. The fantasy that we will make come true. used to think that love was just a fairy tale. Until that first hello, until that first smile. But if I had to do it all again, I wouldn't change a thing. 'Cause this love is everlasting. Suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, and things we never take notice of. You wake up and suddenly you're in love. Ooh, yeah. Girl, you're everything a man can want and more. 1,000 words are not enough to say what I feel inside. Holding hands as we walk along the shore. Never felt like this before. Now you're all I'm living for. Suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, and things we never take notice of. You wake up and suddenly you're in love. Each day I pray this love affair would last forever. Suddenly,
Pete Cal says this is what Liam plays when interviewing new talent. Probably, yeah. Probably works. Suddenly you're in love. It's true. Shout out to Facebook friends who are watching right now. Hello on Facebook. I hope you're enjoying the show, such as it is. It's not much, is it? Tonight, 7 p.m. or so, Comicsgate Kings. Kings of Comicsgate.
I can be very shy when I first meet a woman.
Me too.
But I always dream of learning her secrets.
Does she have a penis?
I like to look into her eyes because they can tell me what she really feels. There is a quality in a woman's eyes. They show more than her physical beauty. They reveal her tenderness and passion, her inner beauty.
I think this CD is for fat chicks.
I love to take her any.
It's weird how I like it.
All my attention to her.
Doesn't make any sense.
It can be a corner of our little restaurant. It can be in front of my fireplace, curled up together. Or it can be a walk on the beach while the waves caress the shore. And I hold her.
Yeah.
I like to take a special lady to a cinema where we can all hold hands in the dark
Lost 100 viewers.
and whisper very quietly about what we see. I wonder.
I don't care. I know this stream is going to get blocked, so I don't care.
Will I always be the hero of her life?
Will I be the hero of her life?
I wish there were more romantic films. Because romantic films can lead to beautiful adventures after we leave the theater.
Ew.
Sometimes there is no place I'd rather be than on a tropical island.
On a tropical island. Let's go. Let's go to a tropical island. You and me.
We seem to have it all to ourselves. Just me and my special lady. There are no phones to intrude on us.
That's because the tropical island is Bikini Atoll. And they're going to drop an atomic bomb on it.
And wonderful silence. The only sounds we hear are the sounds of nature and of our hearts.
Of our hearts.
And the only music is the music we make together.
I have 400 and something loyal fans. That's all I can tell. I mean, really, it's become more and more clear. Just 400. The rest of them are fair weather. They leave as soon as I start playing gay music. Like this.
asleep, thinking about what's meant. Yes, I fell in love at first sight. Before I knew it, there she was, right in front of me. All seemed to happen so naturally. All I want to tell her is that she made my life better. Maybe I should send her a simple love letter. I hope I'm not addicted. The love is so convincing. It's strange how I feel.
860 Scion Gods. It's okay. We know you're a lover and not a fighter. I'm a dancer, a dance fighter.
Everything comes out so naturally. When somebody loves somebody desperately, everything comes out so naturally. With eyes in here waiting for the phone to ring. For her, I'd do anything. You see, I don't want to lose this lovely lady. You see, I plan to make her my baby. All I want to tell her. A simple love letter. I hope I'm not addicted. The love is so convincing. It's strange how I feel. Everything seems so unreal. There is no looking back. Once again, a love attack.
A love attack. Somebody loves somebody desperately.
Everything comes out so naturally.
When somebody loves somebody.
Everything comes out so naturally.
Am I okay? What do you mean? Of course I'm okay.
Just can't get enough of that someone.
When somebody loves somebody desperately.
Such a strong attraction you feel for somebody. Just can't get enough of that someone.
Just can't get enough of the fat, lonely woman listening to this CD.
One of the most important things about a woman is the sense of humor. It's this sense of humor that breaks down our inhibitions. She can seduce me with her love. The child in us comes out.
Yikes.
And we are free to play and explore anything in our minds.
Fabio the groomer. David L says, give me an answer about trading cards. I sent you a DM on Twitter. I shall look at it, David. Doesn't sound like Fabio to me.
I like nothing better than to surprise my lady with a plane ticket and a toothbrush and her bikini. My favorite destination is the Maldives Islands. Primitive, untouched. The smell of the crystal clear ocean. The velvet of the sand. The radiance of the stars. We could be on another planet. We need no clothes.
We need no clothes.
No money.
No money.
Just each other.
Dumbledore says, sorry, I'm out. This is getting unbearable. Love music's so good. You don't need her consent. Yeah. The smell of Fat Broad's desperation. Yes. You guys who are leaving, you don't even know. Like, you're not learning how to talk to women. If you listen to this, you'd probably learn a little something about the ladies. But you're not listening, are you? Urashima Otaru says Fabio beat ASMR by a couple of decades. Yeah, this music grooms you while you sleep. You put that on, you go on an airplane, and you wake up like groomed, completely groomed. I don't know. Maybe I'll go now. Let's end this stream. What do you think of that? Do you think that's a good idea? Would you like to end this stream with me? Yeah. Might be a good idea. Yes.
Baby, when I met you, there was peace. I set out to get you with a fine tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on. You do something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. In my heart, we got something going on. Tender love is mine. It requires a dedication. All this love we feel needs no conversation. How can we be wrong?
Everything is nothing if you got no one. You just walk in the night of the real thing. That won't happen to us, and we got no doubt. Too deep in love, and we got no way out. And the message is clear. This could be the year of the real thing. In love forever. Let us end this stream. Let us walk away. 'Cause this music has been fucking gay. Sail away with me. Comic Skate Kings tonight at 7, and we will probably get drunk tonight.